Hey YouTubers, I'm making this video because I got banned temporarily from using Python and Excel because I was sending too many requests. I'm not sure how long it's going to be before I get access again, but it's been a couple weeks. So this video is going to be dedicated to telling you my workaround for still being able to use Python within Excel. So without further ado, please enjoy. Hey folks, so today I'm just going to quickly show you how to run Python in Excel on your local machine. I will post these directions on my website and in this demo file that you can also access on my website, but I'm also just going to quickly go through them in a video here for you. So the first thing you're going to do is go to the Home tab, and then you're going to click on Add-ins, and then you're going to type in Anaconda. You're going to make sure it selects Anaconda Toolbox, click Add. Wait a couple seconds, and then you will have the Anaconda code package into Excel. You're going to click Sign in again. After you do that, you will see a sign in option window. The easiest thing to do is just click Microsoft. This is going to say your Microsoft account right here, so you just click on it one time, take a few seconds to load, and then once you finish that, you click Load Environment. And you are ready to start running Python code on your local machine. First, I'm just going to go over how to get Excel values into Python using the ref function. It's pretty easy. You just, after you click on a cell and you click New, you just type in ref, open parenthesis, and then the cell range in quotes, close the parenthesis and press Control Enter, and you will get either a single value if you specified a single cell, or a range if you specified a range of cells. There are two options for how to display outputs. The first option is Excel values, like it is in this cell. See over here, Excel values. And then that's the default. And then you can also change the default to a Python object, which shows just a single cell. And then you can click here and see what's kind of under the hood in that cell. You can also use this shortcut called link range to reference cells. It basically just types in the ref function for you and fills in the cell range. So if I just click New here to get a new cell, and then I click link range and colors, okay, you'll see that I get, and then I press Control Enter, you'll see that I get the same result. These two cells are exactly the same. And then if you want to change the default setting so that it always turns out to be a Python object, all you have to do is go over to the hamburger menu here, click Settings, and then under Default Output, you just select Python object or Excel values. And then after you do that, you don't have to click Save or anything. It just automatically saves, and you go back to your dashboard. And yeah, I guess this is the dashboard. I should explain this. This is just all of the cells in your sheet, in your workbook, that have Python code in them. So you can kind of quickly access them by clicking this little pencil icon here. And then the other nuance I just quickly want to go over is the run mode of each cell. Pretty simple. It's just whether the cell is linked to other cells or not. So when cells are linked, like all of these are here, let me get into a cell so you can see. So in this cell, I have x equals 3, y equals 3, and then I'm referencing those two variables in this cell. This is working because all of these cells here have this little button here. These two plugs are set to linked. So if they're not linked, like all of these cells, I have a equals 3, b equals 3, and a plus b, which should equal 6. The reason it's not working is because all these cells are set to what's called isolated mode. So in isolated mode, you can only reference variables that are defined in that cell. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you want to change the default run mode, all you have to do is go to up here to the hamburger menu, click settings, and it's got this default run mode option. You just select linked isolated, and you don't have to click save or anything again, and any new cell you create will have those default options. And then also quickly wanted to show you how to troubleshoot an error. There's a log, just like all Python interpreters. All you have to do is run the code that has the error, and then the log looks like this. Pretty standard if you're used to working in Python, but if you're not, it just shows you the cell where the error is, and then a little more detail on what's causing the error. And then of course you can always print to the logs using the print function. So if you have a procedure with a series of steps and you want to see like what the value of a certain variable is in between steps, you can just do print and then the value. So in this case I just added a little string to before, so it makes a little sense. And then if I run this cell, you get y is equal to 14, and that's, goes with that print statement, and then z is equal to 38, which goes to that print statement. So it gives you a little more detail when you use print statements as opposed to just seeing the final output in Excel. And then the last nuance of using Python in Excel with Anaconda is that it's not recommended that you edit the formula bar for Python cells, because it's a little cryptic, and the way the references are programmed kind of under the hood, it doesn't really work. So just simple rule of thumb, don't use the formula bar to edit your Python code when using Anaconda in Excel. And that's about it for the nuances of Anaconda in Excel. Everything else is the same, but let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.